Hi, I'm back. I'm Jonathan and I attend Ramaz Upper School. For Milestone 1, I wired and coded my soil moisture sensor and my water level sensor. A sensor just alters something, like current or voltage, based on the presence of whatever it's supposed to sense, like in my case, moisture. For example, my soil moisture sensor, the more it lowers the voltage really exiting the sensor when there is more moisture in the soil, and the water sensor increases voltage leaving the sensor based on increased moisture. The program I wrote transmits 5 volts of electricity to each sensor, and then tells you how many volts is being returned as a proportion. 0 being no volts, and 1023 being 5 volts, the entire thing. This process is done with an ADC pin over here, the A5 and the A5 and the A0. ADC stands for analog to digital conversion, because it converts the analog number of volts to the digital proportion, because it's 10 bits. So 1023 is 10 to the 4th power by a computer, because the computer counts 0 as a number. So the code also adds an S to the values related to the soil moisture sensor, and a W to the values related to the water level sensor. This was done in order to differentiate differentiate the two values, and to prevent it from being confusing. So here is the code. So let's run said code. Open serial monitor. Okay. And as you can see, this is working as it's supposed to. The soil moisture sensor has 1023, meaning there is no moisture, and the water level sensor has about 100, because it's slightly more sensitive and because I just wetted it as part of the test. However, when I put these into water, as I will now, or I put the soil moisture sensor in soil, the soil moisture sensor has now dropped to 82 from 1023, and when I put the water in here, it jumps to 535. It jumps to about 520, 530. Okay, good. That was my demonstration. And this milestone helped me learn how to program an Arduino, and also helped me understand how sensors work. I am happy to say that this section was fairly straightforward, and did not involve any major challenges I had to overcome. However, I found it fairly difficult to add the S at the end of the values related to the soil moisture sensor, and the W after the values related to the water level sensor, because I do not have very much practice with strings in Arduino. Hopefully I will continue to familiarize myself with Arduino as I continue on this project. Done.